What is up, you guys? It's your girl Kaylan Phillips here, and today I'm back with another video. For the returning subscribers, hey, what's up, guys? And if you're new here, what's up, guys? My name's Kaylan Phillips. I post videos every week about makeup, vlogs, lifestyle, all that good stuff. Make sure to hit that subscribe button down below. I promise you guys I'm a fun gal to hang out with. So for today's video, it's a little bit different. I wanted to share you guys my 5 favorite tips on how to relieve and reduce anxiety naturally if you're at home, if you're out in public. I know a lot of people, and for me especially, struggle with anxiety on a daily basis. It can be extremely crippling. So I just wanted to show you guys the tips that help me and will hopefully help you release the anxiety symptoms. So generalized anxiety disorder usually means persistent and excessive worry about a number of things. People with generalized anxiety disorder, they experience excessive anxiety and worry, usually always expecting the absolute worst, even when there is no apparent reason for concern in the first place. And it can happen anytime, anywhere, or when you're with anybody. So the first tip would be connecting with others and having social interaction with people who care about you and people that you can trust. So for me, I have 3 people, and that would be my mom, my dad, and my boyfriend. And no matter what, at any time, I know I can go to them and talk about my anxiety, talk about my symptoms, and they can help calm me down right away. Talk to them, talk with them about your unhealthy relationships, unhealthy routines, eating habits, stuff like that. Figure out the things that are making you anxious, how you react to them when you feel it coming. Tip number 2 is to learn and remember the ways you can calm down quickly. So while socially interacting with the people who you care about and you can trust is very effective for relieving anxiety, you won't always be in that situation where you're with someone that you can trust, in a place where you can have uninterrupted conversation. But in these situations, you can quickly learn to self-soothe and relieve many of these symptoms by making use of your physical senses. So the first one is sight. Look at things that make you happy and joyful. Look at family photos, through pictures of you and your friends and those good times. Go to a spot where you can look at a beautiful view, or even find funny pictures of animals on the internet, funny videos or something like that, just to take your mind off of it. The second one is scent and smell. One of my favorite things to do is light some scented candles. Not only does that relax me by the scent of it, the sight of seeing the flame flicker really does relax me and calms me down. It's a really nice warm glow, and it just makes me feel extremely relaxed. Some of your favorite essential oils and even taking in a big breath of fresh, clean air really does help a lot. The next one is sound. Listen to some of your favorite songs that remind you of good times. Listen to relaxing sounds of nature, either recorded online, or even if that means that you have to go out and take a walk somewhere like a waterfront to listen to the sound of the water and the waves, or the wind through the trees, the birds singing. All of that really does help calm down the mind and the body, and that also does tie in with the next one, which is movement. When you're feeling anxious, when you're feeling vulnerable and you're in that state, I know all you want to do is just lie up, curl in bed, just not have anything to do with the world, but I'm here to tell you right now, that is probably one of the worst things to do, as that keeps you in the state of mind that you're already in. Go for a walk, go for a bike ride, even doing some stretches and a light workout really does help a lot. The next one is taste. Get one of your favorite snacks, slowly indulge into it, savor every single bite, really appreciate what you're having right there in that moment. Sip on a hot drink like some herbal tea or even some coffee. If you don't like those, get some hot chocolate up in there, whatever floats your boat. Even chewing on some gum to help keep your mouth moving. The next one is touch. So that means treat yourself. Give yourself a face mask, a hand or a neck massage to really relax yourself. Even cuddle with a pet, and I know that for me is one of the most effective ways, is just chilling with my cat, petting my cat. That really relieves anxiety for me. Even sitting outside in the cool breeze and feeling it against your skin. So the third tip I have here is to get moving and to exercise. So this ties in with the movement aspect of the senses, and it's actually proven that exercise is an anti-anxiety treatment. It relieves tension, reduces your stress hormones, and it even boosts the feel-good hormones such as serotonin and endorphins. Add mindfulness to your workout. Rather than spacing out or focusing on your thoughts during a workout, focus on how your body feels as it moves. Notice the sensation of your feet hitting the ground, rhythm of your heartbeat and your breathing, and that good burn you feel. Focus on those things, and not only will you get more out of your workout, you'll also interrupt the constant flow of worries running through your head. Tip number 4, look at your worries in new ways. This means to understand your worrying. When you're worrying, you're talking to yourself and thinking about things you're afraid of, or even negative events that might happen. In your head, you're going over and running through that feared situation and thinking about all the ways you might deal or cope with it. In reality, you're trying to solve problems that haven't happened yet or might not even happen at all. All that worrying may give you the impression that you're protecting yourself by preparing for the worst or avoiding bad situations. And more often than not, worrying is unproductive. It drains your mental and emotional energy without resulting in any concrete problem-solving strategies or actions. Now, how do you distinguish the difference between productive and unproductive worrying? If all you're focusing on is what-if scenarios, things that haven't happened, then your worrying is unproductive and will not help you anyway now or in the future. You need to give up the idea that your worrying somehow helps you and start dealing with your worrying and anxiety in more productive ways by learning to accept uncertainty in your life. Tip number 5. On a regular basis, practice relaxation techniques. When you're anxious, your heart pounds, you breathe faster, your muscles tense up, you feel lightheaded, you sometimes feel sick. But when you're relaxed, the complete opposite happens. Your heart rate slows down, you breathe a lot slower and more deeply, your muscles are relaxed, and your blood pressure stabilizes. And since it's impossible to be anxious and relaxed at the same time, strengthening your body's relaxation response by balancing those out is powerful for relieving anxiety. So one of those relaxation techniques is deep breathing, and I cannot stress enough how important this one tactic is. When you breathe short, fast breaths, it causes hyperventilation, which causes symptoms such as dizziness, breathlessness, and lightheadedness, which then leads to tingly hands and feet. And these symptoms are frightening, which then leads to further anxiety and panic. Take slow, deep breaths right from the diaphragm, and it can really help reverse these symptoms. Meditation. Research actually shows that mindfulness meditation can and will change your brain. With the regular practice, meditation boosts activity on the left side of the prefrontal cortex, which is the area of the brain responsible for feelings of joy and serotonin. Just another tip that I find helps me with anxiety is my pink Himalayan salt rock. Pink Himalayan salt rocks are actually known to improve mood and concentration by generating negative ions. It is also known to treat seasonal affective disorder, which means these salt lamps are close enough to the warm glow of sunshine that when the days get shorter, it helps fight back the lethargy that's caused by the time change. Himalayan salt rocks are also known for giving you a better quality of sleep and just reducing anxiety as a whole, which is 100% the first reason why I bought it. I actually didn't know that when I purchased this lamp. As I was buying it, she was like, I bought one with a little LED light inside, and she's like, oh, just letting you know that these salt lamps actually don't give off the same effectiveness as the ones with the incandescent lights inside, the one that gives off heat. And I'm like, oh, why is that? And she was like, oh, well, did you know that all of this stuff? And I was like, I really had no idea. I just liked it for the look or the bouginess, the aesthetic, stuff like that. But knowing that definitely makes owning one 100 times better. So that's it for this video, guys. If you enjoyed and if you think any of these tips can help you for your anxiety in the future, make sure to go down below and give this video a huge thumbs up. I would appreciate it so much. As well, if you like this video and want to see more like this one, make sure to hit that subscribe button. I post videos every week and I'm a fun gal to hang out with. As well, if you want to be one of the first people watching my videos, make sure to hit that notification bell to get notified every single time I post one so y'all can be the first one here. I think I've covered everything, guys. I really hope you enjoyed today's video, and I hope to catch you here next week for another video. Kaylan Phillips, out.